Gaslighting becomes the narcissistic parent's only means of control sometimes. Their reality must impact you somehow. The Mother I Needed. Part 16. Some days I wish I never left South Carolina, that I kept that momentum and didn't give in to my insecurities. But I wouldn't be here today in my 40s writing this memoir. I wouldn't have a lifetime of self-realizations and personal accountability. And I wouldn't have become so close to my firstborn and be so proud of the woman she is now becoming. My Aunt Pam almost lost a dear friend to violence at that time in South Carolina. He was stabbed and she couldn't be there for him, so she decided to move back to northern VA. My other aunt, my stepdad's oldest sister Lori, was now living in South Carolina too. I could have stayed and had a support system of some sort if needed for babysitting here and there, but at the time my Aunt Pam was my rock, and I talked to her about everything. That was a big deal for me, because I closed myself off from everybody, so I came back to Virginia with her. My daughter and I only lived with my Aunt Pam for about a year when we came back. I tried to have limited time with my parents, but I did miss them. Maybe the few years apart put things into perspective, or maybe it was my mother lying about having lung cancer and guilt-tripping me to move back. At the time I just wanted them to have the opportunity to meet their grandchild as a toddler. I tried to be the bigger person, and family is family. I stayed busy with work, and I tried to find a place within my limited budget. It was to no avail. I went on a trip with Aunt Lori, me and my daughter, and found out that my Aunt Pam let her father move in while we were away. He was a known pedophile and creep. No one could stand to be around him, and no one had ever put him in jail for his deplorable behavior. When I was 9 years old, he took me to the movies and tried to touch my leg. I was scared and went to the bathroom to call my mom on a payphone. Nothing was done then, and I had no patience to deal with the man now. I moved into an apartment above my parents as soon as I found out he was going to be living at Aunt Pam's. Back around so many triggers of my past self, and my literal childhood, I didn't do too well at all. I was having bad dreams again, smoking pot with friends again on occasion as to not lose a good job. All of the progress I had achieved being totally alone felt completely lost and for nothing. I spent all of my free time off of work with my grandparents at their campground. I wanted my daughter to feel that kind of unconditional love and could be spoiled in ways I couldn't afford, and my parents couldn't afford. Please see the next video for part 17.